we constantly challenge ourselves with this curiosity to say, inquire, why does it work this way? If you allow it to happen that way, then you would not have had connected cars. You wouldn't have had a smartphone. You wouldn't have a number of other things that we all are very good in using. Think about somebody else did that. Why doesn't that somebody else be you? Is that somebody else different from you? No, he's the same. I keep challenging people. If you take an IQ test in this room, I counted, I think there are about 350 or so in this room right now, including me. You think who will get the highest IQ in this room? Who will get it? Sorry? Some professor's name was said. No? I can tell you, I don't know who will get the highest, but I'll tell you that I will get the lowest of the lot. This is not joke, this is serious. But I'll tell you something further than that. I can work harder than any one of you in this room. 16 hours, 18 hours doesn't bother me. I make it up by working hard. What does that reflect back to me is my attitude in life. Attitude called, I want to learn. By now people could have guessed how old I am. I'm 68 years, I'm past 68, I'm getting to my 69. And I never think that I should not learn. If I can learn, the corollary is, why can't you learn? If I can't be what I am, if I can be what I am, why not you? If this guy who has the lowest levels of IQ can be what he is, gets this podium, he spoke for 1 hour and 5 minutes so far, just an hour I believe, hour so far, you should get the same opportunity. You have to earn that opportunity. And how does it happen? Is that you have this attitude which says, I will be the best. The second one that's very important right now for where you are in your lives is that we need to become innovative. How do you become innovative? You all have to think about new products, new services, new business models. How do we do that? You should start trying new things. So the tolerance from you, from your families, from your institution, from your society has to go up for failures. Because if you start trying new things, there's no guarantee everything you touch will become successful. If everything succeeded, then there's no history at all, right? Some will be failures. But the fact that you can try new things. The second one is, please be, as a part of this innovation, my secret sauce, as I keep calling it, be persistent with the idea. Most of us, including me as an Indian, I'll call this, I speak at a number of global forums too, we very quickly move from one idea to the next idea without understanding, fully completing it. Because I got new ideas. So therefore, please don't do that. Persist with an idea. And in the world that we live at this point of time, it is no longer closed innovation. Ideas can't be yours alone. It has to be from teams of people. Talk to people. So it has to be team effort. So in a current world, we think innovation has to become DNA of people. And this is not something that I can give you a pill to say, swallow this today and tomorrow you'll become innovative. A third prescription I have is technology. We talked about it at length. Try those new technologies. That is where entrepreneurship is coming in today. We talked about this $100,000 bed to a $10,000 bed. We talked about sensors being thrown on the floor, and they're hearing all about what's happening in the factory. Actually, I didn't tell you the other example. We got a demo of it in the recent past. You look at a power plant. In a power plant in Cape Town, South Africa, he had this sensors, you don't retrofit power plants, so therefore you had to use loose sensors thrown on the floor. We were sitting in Tel Aviv, and we were getting the performance of the power plant. That's the beauty of technology. So this use of technology will give you an enormous amount of opportunities, not only in terms of innovation, but also in terms of entrepreneurship. And I think the entrepreneurship is something which is essential for this nation. We put about 10 million people every year into the job market. And so therefore, my recommendation to your leadership and management is, please make entrepreneurship as a minor for your BTech degree. That is important. And I think by oversight, I didn't say this. So therefore, and we're doing this in IIT Hyderabad. My chairmanship started 7 years back. I continue to be the chairman. And we started this working wonderfully well. Because not that all people will become entrepreneurs. Some of them will also become what I call them as entrepreneurs. The moment you start understanding what is entrepreneurship all about, the ability to convert an idea into money by leading a group of people, showing your passion, your commitment, the same thing if you can imitate that even in an environment of a corporate world, that is entrepreneurship. So we should promote more amount of entrepreneurship, move that as the a minor. And in terms of technology, my request again to the management is that we should introduce these courses. I may not be right, but you may be doing it already. But we made a recommendation in the recent past that even, and I got it done again, BTech in AI is the next one. The first time we're experimenting at IIT Hyderabad, we got Government of India's permission, 20 seats in AI this 2019 batch. But that could be one example. We're running a number of MTech programs in big data analytics at this point of time. We think that there is enormous amount of demand for them, and our children, our students here will get outdated if we don't get into technology. And finally, what I wanted to tell you was that as you move into your own, trying to become entrepreneurs, employees, and so on and so forth, you also need to develop your leadership styles. Leadership should become an ingredient of your life. And to me, leadership is all about walking your talk. The ability to have your values, which are your integrity, your honesty, your transparency, your sincerity, your competence, all of those are extremely important for you to be successful in life. If you don't become a leader of yourself, then you have a challenge. So finally, to sum it up, after telling you the 5 things you need to be doing, so can I ask people what 5 things I told you? Spirit of inquiry, technology, entrepreneurship, innovation, leadership. Thank you. Thank you very much. So therefore, if you can carry home that, look, I will do at least some of these to a small extent, you will be different from what you are today. So therefore, what I think in life you should do, finally, dream big. It doesn't cost you to think big. But don't sleep after that. Please make sure you convert your dream to reality. That doesn't cost you anything. It only costs one thing called attitude. If you change your attitude, you can be the best. So my humble submission to all my young friends today, if I were to say that my trip was worthwhile, is if we see a substantial, if not all of you, change your attitude to say, I will be the best and you will be the best. God bless you.
Thank you very much for an exciting and exemplary speech. Thank you very much, sir. We wanted to give us a different kind of experience. That's what we have had it, sir. Thank you very much. Now, it is the time for the prize distribution and the felicitation of the guests. And may I request the consent to distribute the fill station papers to all the people. May I request our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Nageshwar Rao Vallurpalli, to come onto the dais for the presentation of the award, Oration Award.
Thank you very much.
Fill station. May I request Honorable Management Members, Vallabhaneni Subbarao Garu, President of the AANM and VVRSR Educational Society, to come onto the dais. Please, sir. To request our beloved Secretary Satyanarayan Rao Garu Vallurpalli onto the dais. Please, sir. Now, may I request our dear Co-Secretary, Sri Ramakrishna Garu, onto the dais. I also request Dr. S.R. Reddy, Advisor to the Management, onto the dais. Please, sir. And I request our beloved Principal, Dr. P. Ravindra Babu, onto the dais. Please, sir. I will read the citation which is going to be presented to V.V.R. Reddy, sir. In Telugu. Sri Vallurpalli Venkat Ramaseshadrao Smaraka 9వ వార్షిక ఉపన్యాసం. ఉపన్యాసకులు డాక్టర్ V.V.R. మోహన్ రెడ్డి. పద్మశ్రీ అవార్డు గ్రహీతకు అందిస్తున్న అక్షరాభినందన సుమసౌరభమాల. బోధనపు వంశ తేజో మోహన రూప. చదువుల తల్లిపై అచంచల విశ్వాసం కలిగి చదువు విలువ తెలిసి మీ అమ్మగారి సంకల్పం బలంతో నిబద్ధతకు నిజాయితీకి నిలువెత్తు దర్పణమై నా రక్షణాధికారి మీ నాన్నగారి స్ఫూర్తి బలంతో కాకినాడ పాఠశాలలో 13 సంవత్సరాల వరకు సామాన్య విద్యార్థిగా ఉన్న మీరు తల్లిగారి సమయోచిత ప్రబోధంతో ఆ తర్వాత సంవత్సరానికి పటుతరమైన ప్రతిభా వికాస సంపదలతో క్రమక్రమంగా ఇంజనీరింగ్ పట్టభద్రులయ్యి పారిశ్రామిక సంస్థల్లో అనుభవం గడించి 40 సంవత్సరాల వయసులో సాహసోపేతమైన చొరవకల పారిశ్రామికవేత్తగా ముందడుగు వేసినారు. మహోత్సాహో మహాబలహ అను సూక్తుని రుజువు చేస్తూ నేడు 21 దేశాల్లో 47 ప్రదేశాల్లో 100కు పైగా ప్రతిష్టాత్మక పారిశ్రామిక సంస్థలతో $3 బిలియన్ విలువ కల ఇంజనీరింగ్ సేవల ఎగుమతి వాణిజ్యం నిర్వహించే అద్భుత స్థాయికి ఎదిగి బోధనపు వంశానికి అజరామర కీర్తి ప్రతిష్టలను ఆర్జించి పెట్టిన మీరు సాంకేతిక తేజో మోహన రూపులు అనటం అతిశయోక్తి కాదు కదా. సృష్టించగలిగి తద్వారా నిరంతర ప్రగతిశీలతను ఆచరణలో నిజం చేసినప్పుడే వ్యక్తి సమాజ దేశ పురోగమనాలు సుసాధ్యమవుతాయని మీరు రుజువుపరిచారు. విలక్షణమైన విశ్లేషణ సామర్థ్యం, ప్రామాణికమైన తార్కిక శక్తి, జన్మంలోని అణువణువు ఇంజనీరింగ్ కలగలిసిపోయి దార్శనికత, సృజనాత్మకత, నిత్య నవనూతన ఆవిష్కరణ ప్రతిభలు మూర్తిభవించిన పారిశ్రామిక నేతగా 3 దశాబ్దాలు మీ సుఫల జీవనయానం కోట్లాది ఔత్సాహిక యువతకు మార్గదర్శనం. వీటన్నింటికీ తలమానికంగా బంగారానికి సువాసన అమరిన రీతిలో మీ నిష్కలంక ప్రజా జీవనం అందరూ అనుసరించదగిన మానవతా లక్షణం. ఆదర్శవంతమైన వృత్తి సేవా గుణనిధి. ఉన్నత సాంకేతిక విద్యార్హతలు సాధించిన తదుపరి BCM గ్రూప్ వారి శ్రీరామ్ రిఫ్రిజిరేషన్ సంస్థలో వృత్తి జీవనం ప్రారంభించి డీజిల్ యంత్రాల ఉత్పత్తిలో కీలక పాత్ర పోషించి మైకో, బాష్, HCL వంటి సంస్థలలో రాణించి OMC కంప్యూటర్ సంస్థలో మేనేజింగ్ డైరెక్టర్గా ఉన్నత పదవిలో భాషించి 18 సంవత్సరాల కాలంలో సాంకేతిక పరిణతిని పండించుకున్నారు. ఇండియాలో కంప్యూటర్ ఆధారిత రూపకల్పనలు, క్యామ్ ఉత్పత్తుల ప్రక్రియను ప్రవేశపెట్టిన మొదటి తరం ప్రముఖులలో ఒకరవటం సంతోషకరం. విజయలక్ష్మి సిద్ధికి తప్పించేవాడు అంది వచ్చిన అవకాశాలను ఒడిచిపట్టుకొని పక్కా ప్రణాళిక రచనతో, మొక్కవోని దీక్షా దక్షతలతో, ఆచరణలో అడుగడుగున అప్రమత్తతతో పురోగమిస్తే విజయానికి మరో పేరుగా నిలిచిపోతారనటానికి మీరు ఒక ఉదాహరణగా చెప్పవచ్చు. 1991వ సంవత్సరంలో మన భారతదేశంలో ప్రారంభమైన స్వేచ్ఛా వాణిజ్యం, సరళీకరణ, ప్రపంచీకరణ నేపథ్యంలో అద్భుత ప్రగతిని పసిగట్టిన మీరు ఇంజనీరింగ్ సేవల ఎగుమతి అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకునే దిశలో ఇన్ఫోటెక్ సంస్థను స్థాపించడం, బాధ్యతాయుతమైన అత్యున్నత నాణ్యతలు గల పనితనమే వృత్తికి సార్థకత చేకూరుస్తుందనే భావనను మీ సంస్థలో ప్రతి వ్యక్తికి అణువణువున ప్రవహించజేయటం, కాగిత ఆధారిత పటాల రూపకల్పన స్థాపనలో డిజిటల్ డేటాబేస్ టెక్నాలజీని, GIS వ్యవస్థ ప్రప్రథమంగా ప్రవేశపెట్టిన వైతాళికునిగా నిలిచిన సందర్భం, ఇవన్నీ మీ పారిశ్రామిక ప్రతిభా సంపత్తికి కొన్ని ఉదాహరణలు. ఏ వృత్తి, వాణిజ్య వ్యాపారాలలోనైనా రెండవ అవకాశానికి తావు ఉండదని, మొట్టమొదటి అవకాశాన్నే సొంతం చేసుకొని శ్రద్ధతో, యుక్తితో దోషరహితమైన ఫలవంతమైన పరిష్కారాలను, ఉత్పత్తులను అందిస్తూ వెళ్ళగల సామర్థ్యాన్ని, కార్య సాఫల్యత ప్రతిభను కలిగి ఉండే వాటిని కాపాడుకుంటూ ఉన్నప్పుడే సంస్థ మన్నిక సుసాధ్యమవుతాయని మీ 15,000 మంది సహచరులు, అనుచరుల అంతరాత్మలలో బలంగా పాదుకోవటం మీ అపూర్వమైన పారిశ్రామిక విజయోత్సవాలకు మూల కారణం. జాతి పారిశ్రామిక నాయక మణిరత్నం 1980లోనే కంప్యూటర్ ఆధారిత రూపకల్పన, ఉత్పత్తి ప్రక్రియల్లో దేశాన్ని ముందడుగు వేయించిన పేరు మీదే కదా. ప్రపంచ ప్రఖ్యాతిగాంచిన ఎయిర్బస్, బోయింగ్, ఫిలిప్స్, క్యాటర్పిల్లర్, ప్రాక్ట్ అండ్ విట్నీ వంటి శతాధిక పారిశ్రామిక దిగ్గజాలను సుస్థిరంగా సుదీర్ఘకాలం మీ ఇంజనీరింగ్ సేవల వినియోగదారులుగా నిలుపుకోగలగటం పారిశ్రామిక నేతగా మీ ఘన విజయం కాదా? జాతీయ ఉన్నత విద్యా ప్రగతిలో మమేకమై హైదరాబాద్ IIT బోర్డ్ ఆఫ్ డైరెక్టర్స్ చైర్మన్గా, జాతీయ నైపుణ్యాభివృద్ధి సంస్థ కార్యవర్గ సభ్యులుగా, అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్ స్టాఫ్ కాలేజ్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా గవర్నర్ల మండలిలో సభ్యులుగా సేవలు అందించడం మీ నాయకత్వ ప్రతిభకు మెచ్చి సాంకేతిక విద్యా సరస్వతి ప్రదానం చేసిన ఘన బహుమానమే కదా. 2008-2009లో భారతీయ పారిశ్రామిక సమాఖ్య CII కన్ఫెడరేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియన్ ఇండస్ట్రీ దక్షిణ ప్రాంత విభాగానికి చైర్మన్గా, ఇండియాలో అతిపెద్ద ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్ T-Hub వ్యవస్థాపక సంచాలకులుగా, ఆంధ్ర, తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రాలలోని జర్మనీ ఫెడరల్ రిపబ్లిక్ గౌరవ కన్సల్గా, కోరమండల్ అంతర్జాతీయ సంస్థ బోర్డు డైరెక్టర్గా మీరు అందించిన సేవలు నిరుపమానం. వీటన్నింటికంటే మిన్నగా ప్రతిష్టాత్మకమైన నాస్కామ్ చైర్మన్గా పదవిని అలంకరించిన మొట్టమొదటి తెలుగు వ్యక్తి మీరు అవటం యావత్ తెలుగు జాతికి గర్వకారణం. సామాజిక సేవా చైతన్య దీప్తి, విజ్ఞానమే పరమశక్తి, విద్యా వికాసమే జాతి శ్రేయస్సుకు శ్రీరామ రక్ష అని తల్లిగారి నాయకత్వ గుణంగా బలంగా మీరు విశ్వసిస్తారు. తన ఉనికిని, ప్రగతిని మూలాధారమైన సమాజానికి తన వంతుగా చేయగలిగిన కొంత మేర్చవలసిన బాధ్యతని మీరు మనస, వాచ, కర్మణ నమ్మి ఆచరించి ఆదర్శప్రాయులవుతున్నారు. దీనిలో భాగంగానే కార్పొరేట్ సామాజిక బాధ్యతల సాఫల్యంలో మీ సైన్స్ ఫెడరేషన్ ద్వారా దేశవ్యాప్తంగా 26 ప్రభుత్వ పాఠశాలలను దత్తత తీసుకొని బాలికా విద్యయే సాధికారకతకు మార్గమనే లక్ష్య సాధన కృషి చేస్తూ 15,000 మంది విద్యార్థులకు పైగా మెరుగైన విద్యా ప్రమాణాలను సాధించే విధంగా మీరు సేవలందించడం ప్రతి పౌరుడికి మేలుకొల్పు. 10-15% ఉన్న బాలికా విద్యార్థుల సంఖ్యను గణనీయంగా 54% వరకు పెంచగలగటం ప్రశంసనీయమైన మీ విద్యా సేవకు నిదర్శనం. అలాగే గ్రామ దత్తత స్వీకార కార్యక్రమంలో మీ సంస్థను భాగస్వామిగా చేసి ప్రకాశం జిల్లాలో మీరు దత్తత తీసుకున్న గ్రామాన్ని సర్వతోముఖంగా అభివృద్ధి చేసి స్మార్ట్ విలేజ్, స్మార్ట్ వార్డ్ ప్రోగ్రాముల్లో రాష్ట్ర స్థాయిలో అత్యుత్తమంగా నిలిచిన 20 గ్రామాలలో ఒకటిగా ఆ గ్రామం స్వచ్ఛ సర్వేక్షణ్ అవార్డు పొందటం అత్యంత అభినందనీయం. మీ సంఘ సేవా చైతన్య దీప్తులు ఇతోధికంగా ప్రకాశించి గ్రామ స్వరాజ్యం అను స్వప్న సాకారంలో దోహదపడగలవని మా నమ్మకం. గౌరవ పురస్కార గ్రహీత, రుజువర్తన కలిగి మేధో సంపత్తితో, వినూత్న ఆలోచన ధోరణితో, నవనూతన ఆవిష్కరణలతో వ్యక్తిగా తాను ఎదుగుతూ
తన సమాజాన్ని జాతిని బలీయమైన శక్తిగా మలచడంలో లీనమయ్యే ఎవరికైనా మర్యాదలు మన్ననలు విజయాలు పురస్కారాలు వాటంతట అవే వస్తాయని నిజం గుర్తించడంలో మీ జీవితం ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఒక కరదీపిక, ఒక రాచబాట, ఒక అనుసరణీయమైన అడుగుజాడ. మీ మాతృ సంస్థ అయిన కాకినాడ జవహర్లాల్ నెహ్రూ సాంకేతిక విశ్వవిద్యాలయం నుండే కాక ఆంధ్ర యూనివర్సిటీ, హైదరాబాద్ జేఎన్టీయు, గుంటూరు కేఎల్యూల నుండి గౌరవ డాక్టరేట్లు, ఎర్నెస్ట్ అండ్ యంగ్ సంస్థ నుండి 2000 సంవత్సరంలో అవుట్ స్టాండింగ్ ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్ ఆఫ్ ద ఇయర్ అవార్డు, జేఎన్టీయు నుండి 2010 సంవత్సరంలో విశిష్ట నాయకత్వ పురస్కారం, ఐఐటి కాన్పూర్ వారి విశిష్ట పూర్వ విద్యార్థి సత్కారం, హైదరాబాద్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్ నుండి 2018 జీవిత సాఫల్య పురస్కారం, ఇటీవల వ్యవస్థాభివృద్ధి కేంద్రం నుండి బిఎల్ మహేశ్వరి స్మారక జీవిత సాఫల్య పురస్కారం. ఇవన్నీ మీ సాంకేతికత చైతన్యానికి, మానవీయ ప్రగతి ప్రచోదక శక్తికి మురిసి మీ ముంగట తమంతా తాము నడిచి వచ్చాయి. మీ మణిరత్న ఖచ్చితమైన కీర్తి కిరీటంలో ఒదిగిన అత్యున్నత కోహినూర్ వజ్రం 2017లో భారత ప్రభుత్వం వారు ప్రదానం చేసిన పద్మశ్రీ బిరుద సత్కారం. మీ అనిర్వచనీయమైన సాంకేతిక ప్రతిభా కిరణ ప్రకాశం మరింత ఉత్తమోత్తంగా జాతికి అందాలని మా శుభకామనలు. ఆత్మీయత అభినందనలతో డాక్టర్ వల్లూరుపల్లి నాగేశ్వరరావు చైర్మన్, శ్రీ వి సత్యనారాయణ సెక్రటరీ అండ్ కరెస్పాండెంట్, డాక్టర్ పుట్లూరి రవీంద్ర బాబు ప్రిన్సిపల్. గారు ప్రెసిడెంట్ and Sri Muslur Srinivasarao garu to present a short to the guest. Thank you, sir. Now, I request our Honorable Secretary Satyanarayana Rao Garu and Co-Secretary Ramakrishna Garu to present a memento. Please, sirs. Thank you, sirs. Now, I request Dr. S.R.K. Reddy, advisor to the management, and our beloved principal, Dr. P. Ravindra Babu, to present the plant sapling to the honorable guest. Thank you, sir. I would request you to take your seat, sir. Of thanks. At the outset, we got very much enamored, and we thank Dr. BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, Chairman, signed, for taking his valuable time and being with us and giving his valuable message. Thank you very much, sir. We are indebted and enamored. Thank you. We are obliged. And we thank Honorable Chairman, the management members, and the principal and vice principals, faculty, and the press, printing media, and electronic media, and the student friends for being with us and making this a grand success. Thank you very much. And I thank the rest of the faculty members, and especially this Kamaraj Garu and the rest of the people, and this teaching and non-teaching staff, and who has supported this electronics, etc. And thank you very much. We are very much obliged. Thank you. This is over. Thank you, sir.
అక్కడ 2 బ్యాటరీలు కలిపి పెట్టే అది రాజా గారిని సంప్రదించి పెట్టమండి.
Movie like that after. Can I believe it? And that ఆలోచిస్తారు after that. 1905. 57 అక్టోబర్ 5 అన్నమాట 1905. ఒక vantage point is 1905. So what you will see is the whole street.
Global Engineering College, LSS Bandit, welcomes you, sir.
Thank you.
So, friends, never step back to think creatively.
Work hard in silence, let your success speak. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What an electrifying evening that has brought so many special people like you together.
I, Narasimha, along with my co-host Khatija, welcome you all to the today's celebrations on behalf of GEC Good family.
As you all know that every year we celebrate our college annual day with great joy and enthusiasm.
We GECians are extremely elated for successfully completing a fruitful journey of 20 academic years and feel heavenly to celebrate the 21st annual day today.
It's our privilege to invite the guests onto the day. So, without further delay, let's begin.
Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit.
This is proved by our academic topper from the final year.
So, I am delighted to invite a member of our student fraternity and this year's academic topper, Ms. Atluri Harshita Sai of CSE, onto the dais.
Dr. M. Sivakumar, convener, onto the day.
With great joy, I invite Dr.
Thank you, sir.
I am excited to invite Dr. B. Karnakumar, Vice Principal Administration, onto the dais.
May I take the honor of inviting Dr. G.V.S. Nadi Prasad, Vice Principal Academics, onto the day.
I consider it a great honor to invite our beloved principal, Dr. P. Ravindra Babu, onto the dais. Thank you, sir.
It's my pleasure to invite Dr. S.R. Reddy, Advisor to the Management, onto the day.
Thank you, sir.
I am glad to invite Sri V. Subbarao, President of the Promoter Society, onto the day. Secretary and corresponding, onto the day. Thank you, sir.
I am delighted to invite Sri M. Srinivas Rao, Co-Chairman, onto the dais. Thank you, sir.
It's a privilege to invite Dr. Nageshwara Vallupalli, Chairman, Gudlavalleri Engineering College, and the President of today's function, onto the day.
Ladies and gentlemen, need any introduction and an eminent entrepreneur as the chief guest for this event.
So, I'm profusely elated to take the opportunity to invite our chief guest, Padma Shri Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy, founder and executive chairman, Science Hyderabad, onto the day.
Thus, please accept our welcome compliments. Thank you, sir.
Now, I request the president of today's function to preside over. Sir, will you please?
By Mr. N. Kishore Babu.
జయ హో జయ జయ హో చదువు తల్లి కల్పవల్లి జీసి కళాశాల ఆశయాల సాధనకు నిలయమైన కళాశాల కాకినాడ జయంతియు అనుబంధము కళాశాల శేషాద్రి స్థాపించిన సాంకేతిక సౌధం ఈ కళాశాల ఇంతకింత ఎంతో ఎదిగి ఒదిగి ఉండు కళాశాల జయ హో జయ జయ హో జయ జయ హో విద్యార్థుల విజయాలతో ఉజ్వల భవిష్యత్తులతో క్రమశిక్షణ లక్ష్యంగా పరిరక్షణ ధ్యేయంగా సాగుతున్న కళాశాల జీసి కళాశాల జయ హో జయ హో జయ జయ హో జయ జయ హో ఆట పాట నేర్పిస్తూ సంఘ సేవలందిస్తూ విజ్ఞానం జయతే హరి నినదిస్తూ సహస్ర సూర్య తేజమై విరాహ జిల్లు కళాశాల జయ హో జయ హో జయ జయ హో జయ జయ హో జయ హో జయ జయ హో జయ జయ హో థ్యాంక్ యూ
Chief guest of this evening's function, Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy Garu, other dignitaries on the dais, honored guests, faculty members, the staff, other staff of this institution, young friends, other ladies and gentlemen. My warm wishes and a very good evening to you all. It has been our endeavor to present you on this annual day. A highly distinguished and a highly accomplished chief guest. And in continuation of this, we have Dr. BVR Mohan Reddy Garu, the founder and the executive chairman of CN Limited. It's our luck that we have him on this day, and you, the winners of various medals, will be receiving those medals from him, and something, the photograph which you will be having and cherishing for a long time to come. Thank you, sir. This college, which was established 20 years ago, is now into its 21st year. 20 years ago, in 1999, this college did not have a single SFT of either RCC, roof or sheet roof area. But today, after 20 years, this college has about 6 lakh SFT of academic and administrative area, and another 2 lakh SFT of residential area hostels for boys and students under construction. And this college is, the assets of this college, the assets of the society and all its institutions, they are all freehold. Not only in physical infrastructure, we have been doing our best to provide academic infrastructure also. Of course, that also we have provided, but when it comes to teaching learning process, this year we have undertaken a measure, that is to separate academic, general and academic administration from academic strengthening and advancement. Yes, it is yielding results, and for the last 1 year, in all fronts, sports and games, or be it literary activities or fine arts, the college students are preparing well and are doing excellently in various means. Also, we have made a beginning, definitely a certain beginning, towards academic strengthening and advancement program. And I'm sure, in fact, it's our aim also, within 3 to 5 years, this must one of the engineering colleges offering best engineering education. This is our goal. And this, the final year students, what's the lead? Well, final year students, to all you, this is your alma mater. Alma mater in French means foster mother, and you are all its foster children. So that should be your attachment to this institution, a foster mother and foster children attachment. So this is what you should develop, and the sense of ownership, you should develop a sense of ownership towards your institution. And frankly చెప్పాలంటే ఫౌండర్స్ వేరు, మీరు ఒక స్థాయి. మేము మేనేజ్మెంట్ వాళ్ళంటే ఉన్నంతసేపు మా కాలేజ్ అంటాము, మేనేజ్మెంట్లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళము, అట్లాగే స్టాఫ్ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు వర్క్ చేసినంత వరకు మా కాలేజ్ అంటారు. బట్ జీవితాంతము బై డిఫాల్ట్ మా కాలేజీ అనేది వచ్చేది మీరు, మీ పిల్లల నోటి నుంచి. సో దాట్స్ ద అటాచ్మెంట్ బిట్వీన్ యూ అండ్ ద కాలేజ్. సో this is a few words I speak to you before we go to the other items on the agenda. Now it's time for annual report by our principal, Dr. P. Ravindra Babu.
My sincere thanks to my mentor, well-wisher, who is responsible for continuation in this great visionary society, Sri late V.V.R. Sheshadrao garu. Respected Honorable Chairman, Dr. Nageswara garu, who is the president of the function, and the person who is having ethics, values, principles, self-discipline, all the factors, who is none other than our Honorable Chief Guest, Padma Shri Dr. B.V.R. Mohan Reddy garu. I welcome you all, sir. Other members on the dais, colleague friends, student friends, print and electronic media, and the awardees, ladies and gentlemen. A good evening to one and all. I extend a warm welcome to you all on the happy occasion of 21st annual day. At the outset, my sincere thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, who is spending his valuable time in this premises. On this occasion of 21st annual day, I would like to remember one of the main founders of A&M and VVRSR Educational Society and founder and father of Kodlavalur Engineering College, late Sri V.V.R. Sheshadrao garu, who stands out as a unique personality in the noble cause of education. His vision, practical outlook, sociability, and academic wisdom made him an admirable architect of engineering education in Kodlavalur. Though he is not a minister in our today, his divine blessings give strength to us in carrying forward his mission. Now it is my privilege to submit a brief report. I am delighted to inform you the following prominent achievements of the college during the current academic year. Swayam, NPTEL recognized GEC as a valuable local chapter on the performances of students and faculty members in NPTEL online certification courses. GEC is ranked one of the top 100 local chapters in the country. Kodlavalur Engineering College is recognized for the prestigious ICT Academy Partner in Growth Award for its stupendous and vibrant encouragement for the initiatives of ICT Academy. And another happy note, so we are having 4 centers of excellence. One is CM Skill Center, second one is Venture Development Center, third one is Dassault 3D Experience Center, and fourth one is Robot Control. All these things we got established in this academic year. Coming to the Indian Society for Technical Education, recently they have announced the awards at the state level. I am very happy to say out of 14 awards, we bagged 2 from faculty and 2 from students. Dr. A.V.N. Tilak, who has received the Best Engineering Teacher Award at the state level, and Dr. P. Kodandarama Rao, who has received Best Civil Engineering Teacher, Mr. Ganesh Reddy, who has received Best Electrical and Electronics Engineering Student, Miss Vora Bhavana, she has received Best Electronics and Communication Engineering Student. A very happy note, 4 out of 14 at the state level. So coming to the admissions, so this year our admission strength is 84%. So 1100 out of 1380. Important activities, functions conducted at the college level. So as per the AICTE instructions this year, strictly we have implemented a 3-week induction program for all the first year admitted students. GEC is selected to participate in Unnat Bharat Abhiyan 2.0 program that the initiative of AICTE, Government of India. As part of this program, GEC will work on the themes sanitation, solid liquid waste management, water resources management, rural infrastructure, rural energy system, education, sustainable agriculture, health and care, skill development, and livelihood capacity building. In this aspect, we have selected the villages Gottavaleru, Kautaram, Penjantra, Chetram and Dojparu. Our students are regularly doing all these activities. Induction Day for MBA students was conducted on 16th August 2018. Teachers Day was celebrated on 5th September. English Day was celebrated on 15th September. Freshers Day was organized on 21/8/18. Provisional degree certificates distribution ceremony for MBA for the class of 2018 was held on 8th September 2018. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's 87th birthday was celebrated on 15th October. On this occasion, so we are honored with some gifts to those who have placed it and the university plus. So APSSTC training programs, Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Programs, about 1850 students undergone 14 training programs during July-October 2018 under Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation. Five of our faculty members attended IUCE APSSTC teaching and learning courses. 17th Graduation Day was organized for the class of 2018 on 29th July 2018. A workshop on higher education in USA, required skills and awareness, was jointly organized by Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development Corporation and Indo-American Student Council on 8th August 2018. An international conference on computational and intelligence techniques for automation of engineering systems, first of its kind in these premises, organized during 30th November and 1st December by the departments of Electrical and Electronics. World Space Week 2018. So out of 11 premises across India, ours is one of the 11 places. The ISRO Sriharikota Satish Dhawan Space Center, they have organized World Space Week. That is the happiest note. The first time they came to the rural place. In this aspect, we have organized spacewalk at 3 different places. And again, the highest officials from ISRO, they have attended. Almost 30,000 students from private schools, government schools, junior colleges, polytechnics and engineering institutions, plus the faculty attended on the 3-day program. We have provided transportation, boating and everything we have provided. College organized a one-day workshop on the theme, The New Destiny, facilitated by World Youth Change Makers. Sri C.H. Madhavrao, Additional District Judge, was the chief guest. A personality development program on Navabharata Nirmanalo Vidyarthula Patra by Sri V.D. Lakshminarayana, former CBI Director, on 20th September. Cisco Women Rock in IT was organized on 25th September 2018. Immunization vaccination was administered to all the newly admitted students of first year BTech, MBA and lateral entry students. A National Unity Day, Government of India initiated the national-wide celebrations in commemorate the 143rd birth anniversary of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel on 31st October 2018. The JECFest 2019, an amalgam of national inter-engineering collegiate, technical sports and games, literary and cultural competitions, was organized from 21st to 23rd February 2009. It was inaugurated by Dr. S. Vijayaraju, Honorable Chairman, Andhra Pradesh State Council of Higher Education. In this, many renowned celebrities attended the program. Especially, we have felicitated Padma Bhushan Srimati Dr. P. Susila on the program. Faculty achievements, myself and Dr. Kamaraju was awarded with the Certificate of Excellence towards Contribution of Academics and Development by Institution of Engineers. Dr. S.R.K. Reddy, Professor of Civil Engineering Department, and P. Kodan Ramarao, Professor and Head of Civil Engineering, was invited by the Irrigation Department, Polavaram Circle, as one of the third-party witness for pouring of the concrete by Navayoga Construction Company at Polavaram to achieve Guinness Book record. Dr. P. Kodandaramarav, Professor and Head, was appointed member of the Joint Inspection Team for construction of NIDM Southern Campus. Dr. V.V.K.D. Prasad, Professor and Head EC, was elected as Chairman IET Vijayawada Center. Mr. G.V. Chandrasekhar, Assistant Professor of Engineering English, was certified IELTS trainer from the British Council. Mr. M. Shivasankar, Assistant Professor of Physical Education, was nominated as member of University Sports Council JNUK Kakinada. Award of PhDs. So this year I am very happy to say nine of our faculty members, they have received the PhDs. Now the strength of our PhDs moved to 55. I am very happy to say Mr. Girish Kumar, Kiran Jasti, K. Srinivas, Jagadeshwar Rao, Madhavi, Akkaya, Vijay Lakshmi, Srinivas Rao, Ramesh Babu, they have received the PhDs. Mr. Abhinay, Miss Abhinay, T. Govinda Rao, they have submitted thesis to the respective universities. So coming to the registration, 13 of our faculty members registered for PhD program. Faculty publications, so our faculty attended 42 international conferences and published 9 national journals and 69 international journals. Faculty development programs, 16 faculty development programs on various technology have been organized by various departments during the current academic year. Department of Civil Engineering generated a revenue of 6 lakhs through consultancy. 17 research projects are applied at the different agencies. Student achievements. Ms. Pranita, 3rd BTech CSC, received second prize in model display from the hands of, received the prize from the hands of our Honorable Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu during the one-day workshop. And about the results, so I have already mentioned to our Honorable Chief Guest, so 958 out of 1114 they passed out and as a graduates, so that is almost 86.5%. About the placements, last year 581 out of 800 they have placed in different companies. This year till date 487 out of 900 eligible candidates. Still it is going on. So far I am telling you about the up to the yesterday. Internship and practical training programs. 1279 students of class 2019 were sent to various industries, companies for industrial training. Some of the major organizations were Bell, BSNL, Dilip, STBL, MSME, NSCI, SCR, Big Data, Cloud Computing, etc. Between 7th May 2018 and 30th June for about, as per the autonomous curriculum, it is 6 to 8 weeks. Workshops and training programs, a total of 19 workshops and 10 training programs were conducted during the academic year. So sports achievements, I am very happy to say our college men team received overall championship trophy with 34 points in JNUK Interzonal Collegiate Tournament during 9th and 10th of March, that is this month only. And again the college women team received overall athletics championship trophy. And about the national medalist, Mr. K. Karnakumar of 4th year CSC and Divya Sai of 1st MTech were selected for Andhra Pradesh basketball team and received gold medal in national level Student Olympic basketball level Student Olympics Association held at New Delhi during 26-28 October 2018. 21 University Blues participated in various South Zone and university tournaments. I am very happy to say to the chief guest, 35% of our students are as University Blues under JNU Kakinada. Events organized. So we have organized JNUK basketball team coaching camp, JNUK table tennis team coaching camp, JNUK ball badminton team coaching camp. And again we have recently organized the inter-collegiate tournament. So all these achievements at last All these achievements of the college would not have been possible without the encouragement and support of the management at all levels. The keen interest and commitment shown by our beloved chairman, secretary and co-secretary and other honorable governing body members of the society have always been driving force in taking this institute forward and reaching the goals set for ourselves. The cooperation from the staff, disciplined behavior of our students and transparent quality document make this institute unique in this endeavor. Wishing you all a happy 21st annual day. Thank you very much.
Ms. Atluri Harshita Sai speaks about her learning experience in this college and gives some feedback on that.